Identifying and avoiding toxic people and behaviors. No matter where you're at in life, whether you are already a successful person in your chosen field, or if you are simply struggling to get your goals figured out, toxic people and situations are everywhere. When we are unable to identify these toxic people and behaviors, it can be a huge issue, one that is extremely detrimental not only to our well-being, but to our future as well. Toxic people do not want to see you succeed. They want to bring you down to their level and convince you that you are incapable of doing the things that you set out to do. They are so mired in negativity that the only way they think they will be able to survive is to spread that negativity to others. This gives them temporary relief from their own miserable lives, but it is never enough to make them truly happy. What they will do instead is to come back and keep picking at you until they are satisfied that you will never accomplish anything good. They do not want to believe that anything positive can happen, either to themselves or to others. They do not want to see other people happy because it makes them bitter. They will often be manipulative people who are out to further their own agendas and work themselves into positions of power over others, because most toxic people see the world in terms of power and control. They have a hard time getting along with others because they have a shallow ability for empathy. These people can show up anywhere, and it is especially harmful if they are people that you already know and trust. It may take years to identify toxic behaviors in the people that you care about, but once you do, and you are given a break from their influence, you may find yourself feeling better than you have in years. Toxic people and behaviors are dangerous to our mental health and well-being. They make us doubt ourselves and put our self-worth into question over sometimes ridiculous things. It is hard for them to communicate in a healthy way, and we may find ourselves being blamed for their mistakes or being made to feel responsible for their emotional lives when in truth, only they are responsible for themselves, and that is the way it will always remain, no matter how bitter they may be. The reason toxic people are an issue when it comes to becoming the master of your own destiny is because toxic people often like to meddle where they don't belong. If they see that you are trying to make your life better, they will bring you down. If they see that you are capable of things that they don't think they themselves are capable of, they will belittle your achievements and talents in order to make themselves feel better and to prevent you from succeeding. If a toxic person is threatened by you in any way, then they will do whatever it takes to help themselves feel better again. This can mean disaster to a person who is sensitive to the criticism of others, or who does not know how to identify toxic behaviors in other people, and instead trusts those around them to be constructive and helpful and honest. If you are able to identify any indication of toxic behaviors in someone else, avoid them. These are not people who will help you on your way to becoming the master of your destiny. They simply can't, because they want to be the master of your destiny. You're better off without them. Goal: become very familiar with toxic behaviors and learn how to identify toxic and manipulative people in your life. There are many resources that can help you to do so. And the more you know about these types of behaviors, the better prepared you will be in the future when confronted with situations you may find yourself in with toxic characters. Journal about toxic behaviors you have seen and witnessed both in your own life and in movies or books. Also, think honestly and critically about ways that you might also be toxic and behave in ways that are unhealthy toward other people as you attempt to accomplish your goals. Introspection can be difficult. But if you identify your negative behaviors and address them, then you are a true superhero. Once you have identified toxic behaviors in others, you can try to set firm boundaries with these people. If the boundaries you set are violated, it may be time to say goodbye to the toxic person in your life once and for all.